Bel, help me, please. And guys, vocês vão receber um aviso para se juntar a outra sala e nos 10 minutos finais eu chamo todo mundo de volta para a gente conversar junto. Beleza? Okay, so let's start with our conversation. Okay, guys. The first question we already made, talking about you, but I forgot to ask to you to say something new about you. I know in our immersions, usually we already spoke about us, but before we start, I want to say this. Can you share something new about you? Something you never talked when you are introducing or you are talking about yourself uh, right here on Talk and Talk, especially if there is something new in your life related to our subject. It would be awesome if you are in love by someone, or maybe I don't know, you want to express your feelings about someone or someone else. I don't know. Um, let's start with this one. All right. Milena, can you say something new about you? Something you didn't talk in our introduction, please?
Yes, I was created in the farm. So when I started the university when I was 17, didn't know anything. So I didn't know get a bus and was very funny. I talking with everybody at the university. So how I get a bus, please? So that's it.
So you are from Minas Gerais and you are studying in what
Poços
city?
de, Poços de Caldas. But I was I was from and through in the city there was 3,000 people.
Oh, so
So
it
this
was
the interior.
so it was a big change to you. All
Yeah.
right. Good one, good one. And what about you, Yanka? There is something new about you we didn't know yet?
I don't know, maybe I'm an introverted person. I don't know if I am a morning or afternoon or night person. I think that I am discovering this yet. And yesterday I had a paper accepted in a congress at USP. It was a partnership, I guess, between USP and Harvard. And I am very glad, yes, I guess, of it. It's nice to work hard and see sometimes that you are working in the right way, you know. So I am very happy about it. So Carlos, work hard, man. You will
Yeah.
see the results soon, I guess.
Oh, thank you. It's always good to listen that, but I want to congratulate to you because it's really awesome. I never had this experience, but I have a lot of friends of mine who are uh, had master degrees and doctor degrees, and they publish a lot of papers. So I know how difficult this is. So congratulations. This is awesome. And what about you, Ja? Can you talk something new about you we didn't know yet?
Sorry, I just hit the button mute and just doesn't work.
No problem.
Uh, all right, let me see. Uh, Maybe I grow up and living now on maybe a big city, but I really love the countryside. I know, like a little farm or thinking like things like that. It's my project for the future to get out of the city and live in a little small city or a little farm, something. It is just city enough for me.
All right, all right. So do you like the feeling of the small, sorry, the smell of the rain on the dirt? Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
rain, dirt, small smell a cup of coffee in the really morning, like 6 a.m. or 8:30,
Oh,
something. I go to bed early, like 9 o'clock, nine and
so
thirty.
yeah, this is really
I'm
good.
a I'm like an old man in a middle-aged body, like because I'm
Uh,
34, but I feel like I'm 70 right now,
yeah. You
as my
use
pain in the back told me.
you use an expression who I use my entire life. I'm an old guy in a body of a young guy, you know. So I know exactly what you are saying. So yeah, I really like the smell of the coffee. I think Milena can say that too, because she is Mineira, and I know those guys love. Coffee. So yeah, but what about you, Barbara? Do you like coffee, or maybe there is something new about you want to share with us?
It's a curiosity about me because I'm also Mineira, but I'm not. I love coffee.
Oh no.
I don't used to drink coffee.
Sorry. I sorry for the stereotype. Sorry, it wasn't sorry. I interrupt you. Sorry, Barbara. Go on.
Okay. Can you hear me? Can you
Yeah,
hear
I
me?
can hear you.
Yes. I I said that I'm also Mineira, but I'm not love coffee. Don't used to drink coffee a lot. It's really difficult. I drink coffee. Um, Also a new thing about me is that I'm trying to learn French, but I cannot advance on it, so I have really difficult to continue studying it. But I will try.
All right. Yeah. Sometimes in the beginning, it's always hard to push our limits, you know. So I will say to you, keep going. At some point, I think it will be easier. Um, Especially about French, I can't help you. I only know two or three things. Je m'appelle Carlos, and I don't remember nothing than this. So, but I know we had a French community in Talk and Talk. I don't know if you are using this. Maybe can help you. All right, guys. So we are talking about relationship and love. And anyone say something related to a relationship, or maybe I'm didn't understand that. But let's start with the question number two. Can you start, Jean? Please, can you read the question number two and say something about that, please?
Mhm. Are you in a relationship or have a crush on someone? Yep, I am married for I don't know exactly, but it's almost 3 years. Sorry, guys. I'm terrible with dates, but I'm good with face with or picture or something. I This is my compensation. I'm terrible with dates and names and numbers and everything else. But I'm married almost 3 years, but I'm together with my partner Juliana for almost 12 years. We are together for almost 12 years.
Oh, it's
But
a lot
marriage,
of time.
oh, yeah, we have plans to get married a little early, but there was COVID, strikes or hit the wall, and we need to put them later. But now it's about 3 years.
All right, congratulations. So you are
Thank
in
you.
love by your what's the name? I forgot.
Juliana.
Juliana. So you are in love
I
by
meet her at the. It's not college. What you do before after the college. It's graduation, I guess.
uh depois do ensino médio, se diz?
Faculdade is a
Yeah,
graduation.
it's college. I think it's college. My experience say it's college and ensino médio is high school, but I'm not
Yes,
a
yes.
teacher, all right? I don't know exactly. It's
I don't know too.
it's the impression I had.
Yes.
All right. So congratulations for your marriage. I
Thank you.
think it will be it's being good to you. I'm guessing that. I don't know exactly, but congratulations. And what about you, Yanka? Are you in a relationship or do you have a crush to someone on someone?
Um, I'm not in a relationship. I'm a single woman, but I have a crush on someone, I guess. I never know when I am with a crush on someone. It's difficult to me to realize that I fall in love. It's difficult. But I think that yes, maybe Darcio, if you are saying this, I'm in love with you, guy. Nowadays, it's difficult to figure out or to disinvolve a relationship, I guess. Mainly when you are working from home, that you don't see a lot of person, a lot of people frequently, and this digitalization of the relationship as well. To me, it made difficult this kind of relation. But yeah, I guess yes.
All right. And did you already spoke about your feelings to uh, that guy or girl? I don't know. Did you already spoke about what you feel or not?
No, but because it's recent and
Okay.
I am afraid of to put a lot of pressure uh, into this maybe, so I am just giving the time that the things need to develop, I guess.
All right. Yeah, it's a good strategy, especially if you are start feeling this recently. I think it's a good strategy to protect yourself. And what about you, Barbara? There is someone in your life. Are you in love by someone, or maybe are in a relationship?
Nowadays, I'm in a relationship, so it's a new experience for me. I've never been in one, so I have someone in my life now. We are trying to figure out it.
But there is a name for your relationship, like it's a um I forgot the name, but are you married or esqueci como fala, namorando or something like that?
I'm dating someone.
Okay.
Someone.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you. So you are in love by someone, and how did you know that person?
So we have a friend in common. He sent me a request on my social media. I saw. I didn't uh, think about it for a while. Then I talked to my friend. She talked to me. It's a good person. You can talk to him, and we start to talk, and then we are together.
All right. Yeah, it's a good story, and I think nowadays it's more common, people getting connected by social media. You know someone in person, and then you go to social media, and then it's good to go. talk. I like to talk with people face to face, but I know nowadays there is other types of interaction. And what about you, Milena? Are you in a relationship? How is your heart right now?
Yes, I am in a relationship. I met my boyfriend no, I met my boyfriend 5 years ago, but the relationship is 2 years ago. And I met my boyfriend at the university, so it was more easy because I'm a nerd and I'm old woman. So it's hard to meet a boyfriend if you don't live and stay home reading.
Mm.
So uh, that's it. I found my boyfriend at the university. So
But
I don't know. I
there
propose
is
marriage
something
someday.
uh, that that that's a good plan, and he had the same plans than you.
Uh, I hope yes.
All right. All right. Yeah. So, guys, talking a little bit about me, I'm married. I think I'm the older guy in this room because um, I had 33 years old and I married for 12 years. I married with my wife when I was 21. I just finished the college and I put a ring on my uh, esqueci como fala dedo. I put a ring on my hand and it was the best decision I've made in my life. I'm really happy. I'm happy. Sorry. I'm a happy guy, and I'm really happy with my decision. I had two daughters. One of them has 8 years old, and the other one made 3 years on March right now. So yeah, that's me, and I like to say I'm in love or I have a crush for my wife because every year I pass with her, it's more special than the past one because I really like her and oh I don't want to make this conversation too much uh those sweet. So that's me. Let's move on. Let's start with the question number three. Yanka, can you read the question number three, please?
Yes, it's a difficult one. What do you think about love at first sight? Before, I didn't trust in love at first sight, I guess. But nowadays I'm more mind open, I guess. I think that this kind of thing can happen with everyone. Um, it's not a minor thing. I think, yeah, sometimes you can fall in love just about seeing another person. But the question is if this love you will uh, durar during some time, if this love will permanecer or it was just a moment thing. I think the question is that fell in love at the first sight. I believe that can happen, but my question is if this love will durar for a long time, I guess.
All right. Yeah. It's a good position. It's a way of thinking. And what about you, Ja? Do you believe in that?
Well, it depends because, my humble opinion, I will change the word love for passion because I think we can be passionate at the first sight because love involves take care of, involves sacrifice. It's not uh, like the people say, love's not for the weak. Maybe passion, in my humble opinion here, yeah, can be at the first sight, but love involves a lot of more. Like, I don't know, take care, make some sacrifices. It's not easy, and when you put in the long term, it's a little more difficult. You need to uh, sometimes remold yourself to make your partner comfort. True, it's a it's a day by day thing,
All
but
right.
I will go with passion. At
Okay. So you believe there is passion at first sight, but love it's different. All right. I
Yeah, love's
respect.
like a long term. Maybe the passion will become love in a middle term or something, or like long term thing.
All right. It's a way of thinking. I respect that. But I want to listen from you, Barbara, and from later can be you, Milena. What do you think about that?
Um, it's a difficult question, but I believe in love at first sight. I believe that person can fall in love with another person just when they saw each other. Um, I don't know if they can make it worth it, but sometimes it can happen. It's beautiful also, but I don't know if it happened with me. Actually, I really don't know, but I believe in it.
All right. The true love can happen at first sight, you believe. All right. And what about you, Milena? Did you fall in love by your boyfriend at first sight or not?
Mm, so, because in first sight it's more about passion. So you think, oh, this person is beautiful and very funny, but I think the love is necessary hard period in knowing the part of the patient, because in the part of the patient everything's amazing, and oh, you are amazing, I love you, and that's it. But after one period together, so you meet the parents, you solve the problems, and for example, you stay sick. This is amazing period to understand if you really love the person.
Yeah.
Because man sick and Jesus is really necessary love.
That was good, really good. Yeah, I think I had uh, way I think close to what Jean say and maybe Milena. I don't know exactly, but I think we can get in love by someone at first sight. You had interest and maybe start a crush or oh, I really like to spend time with that person. But I think love has just say involved more time to make decisions. So I think love is a decision you make in your life. I decide to love my wife when I realize she is the best person I've ever know in my life. So it was a decision to me to stay with her, and I think it's the same to her. So I think love there need more time because it's a long-term decision. You had maybe you can had a crush to someone, but this can disappear suddenly since came suddenly this can disappear, but love it's a deeper question. All right, let's move on with the next question. Barbara, can you start the question number 4, please?
For sure. What does having chemistry with someone mean to you? Um, I think when you feel really well with that person, and you feel attraction for that person, not just because of the face, but the whole uh, the whole situation, like the talk, the the things that the person shows you too.
All right. Yeah. And what about you, Ja? What do you think about that? What means what means chemistry to you?
Well, I think there is I will split in two because I think there is the basic chemistry, like we have the same taste. I like pizza, you like pizza, we are synchronized. I like to, I don't know, drink coffee, you like to drink coffee. It's like a chemistry, but it's like the basic. But we, as long you stay with the people in this case, the person, sorry, the chemistry changes a little bit at the point you understand what they are feeling. If if there is no talking, it's just face or body talking or something. I think that's the long term chemistry because you learn how to read the your partner, for example, if they don't say anything about it. It's just like eyes or body talking, feeling or something. I think that's the more like long term feeling. But I know that is some people who can do this at the first sight. For example, I just we talk with you guys, and I just for uh, look in your eyes, I know how you feel. I'm not this kind of person, unfortunately, but I need to more time together to start to understand.
Yeah, I think I'm this way too, I need time. But what about you, Milena? What do you think about or this is a hard word to pronounce. What do you think about chemistry um to you?
I think it's the same thing than Gia. Uh, when start the chemistry is more about body and how you're beautiful, and after the songs, I think the songs is the important part of the chemistry, and I don't know if it's all the relationship, but the part of the food. So after I start the relationship, and my widget is apparent. And for example, when the people look at the couple and say, "Oh, they're chemistry," so the jokes and intern jokes, uh, I think this looks like this. And you,
Oh,
Yaka?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's a deep connection, chemistry, maybe a natural, mutual connection between these two people, two person. And I think that have a relate. I think that hormones, I guess, sometimes play a role into this. You know, when you smell when you feel the smell of the other person, and that smell make you feel good in some way. I think that release some hormones in our heads and things like that. So it's I I think that mix psychological factors and chemical factors as well, I guess. I believe in these pheromonial things or hormonal things. But to me, the chemistry happen when I talk deeply with another person, and it's more a brain thing, that the ideas match I guess. When the ideas match to me, it's it's difficult. It's difficult, but you know, it's when the chemistry comes, I guess.
All right. And right now you unlock deep memory. I didn't remember that for a long time, but you say about the smell of the people. And I remember the first time I saw my wife, I didn't know her that time, but I was going with some friends to a barbecue and we are on the same car, because we didn't have much money. So we do carona. And when she came to the car, I remember the smell, her perfume, and it was. I didn't saw her face yet, but when I feel or when I smell that perfume, I think that was chemistry because that was I remember to think, oh, that was a really good smell. Who is that girl? And that make me get curiosity about her, and we start to talking, and now we uh, now we are married for 12 years. So thank you. It was really good to remember that I didn't remember. So I think chemistry is more close to what you say, guys. It's sometimes can be a bud stuff. Um, if you look to someone and you think it's beautiful, but for me it's more close to what Yanka say. I had to get connected to someone to decide to spend time or something like that. Nowadays, since I'm married, I can be a little bit enferrujado, I don't know, but I think what I remember is that, and of course, um, okay, I will jump what I will say because it's not the right moment to that. Um, since everyone is in a relationship, I think everyone is in a relationship. Barbara, no, Bar
I think Yonko is not in a relationship.
but she is on a
Is
crush
that
to
correct?
someone. Yeah, I know, I will say that she is not there. Maybe there is someone who is not in a relationship, but there is a crush to someone. So I think this brings to the question number 5, and we had a few minutes before everyone join us again. Um, how can you tell if someone is the one, the right person to your life, or maybe how you can tell if is the one? Let me check. Milena, can you start with this one? I think you didn't start yet.
I think is when you can be the strength person that you really are. And when you don't feel that you need to be perfect, so the person understand who you are, and it's all the day in your, or is when the person stay here with me. So the
Sorry?
person stay with me in all the moments. I think that's it. And when you can talk about everything, and especially this when you can be straight and the other person don't will judge you.
Yeah, I think it's a good answer. Congratulations. And what about you, Barbara? How do you know if someone is the one?
The question was very difficult today. I think is someone then you can trust 100%, and then you can count on every moment, and then you want to keep in your side for every moment. Sharing secrets, sharing feelings, and sharing life. I think the one is the person that you want to share your life with.
All right, all right. And what about you, Yanka? How do you think, or maybe you think about that to choose someone is the right person?
I agree with Milena and Barbara said, first of all. And I believe that this someone is the one when you feel that you can be vulnerable with this other person, and when you want to embrace the vulnerability of the other, to like be vulnerable and embrace the other vulnerability as well. Admiration to me it's a big role. So this the one person I have to admire this person to think that this person will be the one. To me, admiration to me it's really important in a relationship. And imagine if you would like to pass the whole life with this person, this long-term vision, plans together, if you want to share your life, if you imagine you sharing your life with this person for a long time. It's not just a moment thing, but a life thing. I think it's this.
All right, good, good. And what about Chuja? How did you discover your wife? It was the one.
Well, I'm sorry, guys, but I will play the long-term game again, assigning this kind of people. Because, for example, if you met someone at the bar, I don't know, or the movies or the coffee shops, what else? You just talk with them about, I don't know, 30 minutes, 1 hour, or 2 hours. There's no way you can know everything you need to know, or sometimes there's no room, or there's no space, or there's no time in this first met that you can saw her gentle side, their humble side, or I don't know, the best things maybe can the other person can release with sometimes, or it depends of the opportunity of the situations. But this can it will be released at some points or conversation. I don't know, maybe the if we talk it 3 times, 4 times, I don't know exactly. There's no right numbers, but I think there is will be a little more about time to if there is this people is the one, because like we talked about later, uh, is someone to you share your maybe your entire life. It's not easy choice. It's risky, involve risking in a bunch of other things. But
Oh,
short answer, I I need some time to understand and to demonstrate myself as a good person too.
all right. I think the same than you. I need more time to decide if my wife it was the one. But I want to listen from the guys who was on the other room. How was the conversation? Let me check. Amanda, can you talk a little bit? How was the conversation there?
The conversation was amazing because we have so different experiences in our life, from top experienced person, Alexandre, for less experienced people. And then it was nice to hear because I want to get my merit in the top of Alexandre. So I listen a lot of advices.
All right, all right. I don't know, maybe Belle, can you share some of those advice Amanda say? Belle, are you there? Bell,
So
sorry.
actually, I need to say, so yeah, so actually, I need to, can you listen?
Yeah, you froze for one moment,
Yeah.
but you're good right now.
So I'm sorry. Yeah, so actually, I need to say it was really important that conversation for me, but all the questions are so hard for me and Joanson because we are single, and it's hard to say something about some questions. Like the question number five was so difficult to explain. But yeah, about the advice Alexandre brought, and Amanda too brought some suggestion or advice about relationship, and was really interesting. What was a good conversation.
All right. And finally, what about you, Joan Gilson? How was the conversation to you?
Uh, I think it's a good subject, but it's not a subject that I have a lot to talk to speak. So it's possible learning with people that have a lot to talk about it. Um, Always.
All right, but did you are you in a relationship or are you is the question number two, I think. Are you in a relationship or have you a crush to someone?
No, I'm not in a relationship. Oh, today I'm only studying.
All right, you are focused your time to study and improve yourself. All right, I respect that, but maybe in some point of your life you are already getting loved by someone, I think, and it was good to talk about that. Maybe even you are single right now.
I'm no problem with this. Only I don't have a lot to talk about the topics, but I don't have problem with this type
All
of
right.
subject.
Yeah, maybe I knew could be a hard topic, especially there is people who had relationships, other people doesn't have, but since we are here to practice our in English, I think it will be good to mix subjects, and I think this one is really good, especially to me. But to the guys who was on the run with me, Bianca, can you talk? How was the conversation to you?
It was a little sad because I'm not in a relationship. It's
Sorry.
okay. No, it was nice. It was really nice to talk about it, but it's sad to be single sometimes, to see Alexandre with our long marriage, you, Jean. I would like to experience this one time in my life, I guess, a long relationship, like 10 years. But yeah, maybe one day. But the question, it was nice to think about what I want from a relationship. It was really nice.
Oh, sorry about that. It wasn't my desire when I planned this conversation. For me, it was really good because I remember good stuff about my wife when I'm married with her and when I met her and I get in love. So sorry, it wasn't what I want with this immersion. Say